But the moment you say the word worship, various questions arise. Whom you're worshipping, why you're worshipping, when you worship, how you worship. In fact, worship of the Hindu gods came to Manipur only from the 15th century. So you must be wondering then what we did earlier. Of course, we worshipped many gods. Sanamahi, Pakangba, Guru Siddhapa, Pantoibi, and all these gods and goddesses we worshipped. Then how we worshipped? Even then, we danced and sang in order to worship. But it was very different. In many ways it was different. Of course, according to the evolution, according to the change in the form of worship, stories change, the technique change, the music change, everything changes. Going back to the early times of Manipuri worship and dances which go with that, a very peculiar thing that I want to mention on this occasion is that if you go to any temple or a church or a mosque or Gurdwara, the head of the organization is always a man. Panditji, Granthi, Padri, Maulvi Sahib, anybody. But in the case of ancient Manipur, in these Umang-like temples, the head of the worship organization or religious organization is always a lady, a Maibi. It's a very peculiar thing, which shows that in early Manipur, women enjoyed a very high status in society. And the tradition is still continuing side by side with the Hindu civilization. And it's a very interesting phenomenon in Manipur. We worship both the ancient gods and goddesses, we worship the Hindu gods also. And the tradition of Haraoba, that means worshipping the gods, making them happy, or happiness of the god if you like, or a festivity for the gods. It can be interpreted in many ways. All these Maibis or the priestesses play a very important role in all these festivities. They are the star dancers, they are the star singers, they do all the incantations, all the rituals of worship. Then many of the young ladies sitting here must be thinking, okay, I want to become a priestess. What happens? But I'm afraid you cannot become a priestess at will, or nobody can make you a priestess by force or by imposing it on you. It's not possible. Then who is the priestess? Another very interesting question. Usually, a young girl of 15 or 16 will start behaving very strange. She starts seeing hallucinations and hearing strange sounds. She speaks in a different way, and naturally the parents will be worried. She'll be taken to the psychiatrist to see what's wrong with this child. She'll be taken to the medical center everywhere, but nothing can be done, and she becomes worse and worse. She becomes more unusual, strange. Finally, she's taken to the Ima Guru or the Mother Guru to find out what's wrong with the child. If the Mother Guru says, don't worry, this girl is born to be a priestess. She must be ordained into becoming a priestess, otherwise she may lose her mind, she may even lose her life. It's a very serious matter. So she is taken to the Ima Guru, and formally, very, very, very ritualistically, she's initiated into becoming a student or a disciple of the Ima Guru. The training will take about 5 to 6 years. During this time, she learns all incantations, yantra, mantra, tantra, and dance and music associated with that. And after that, she becomes a full-fledged Maibi or a priestess. Another phenomenon, you'll find it interesting. If you happen to go to Manipur, if there is a Haraoba festival going on, go there. Sit there quietly in the morning, offer some flowers or fruits, whatever you like, and ask a question. In your mind, the Maibi will come, sing, then she'll get possessed. She'll dance and she'll get possessed. And the deity will start speaking through her. She's the medium, like the oracles of ancient Greece. And don't be surprised if the Maibi starts saying, oh, young girl wearing green clothes coming from some western side. You're very concerned about your mother's health because she's unwell. Don't worry, she'll be okay. Or young man, you're worried about your examination, you'll do well. And so on and so forth. They also tell fortune about the individuals, about the village, the country, and the world. Since I cannot bring the Maibis here to to this university, I asked my student who was dancing as Radha to dress up as Maibi and show us the dance. How the Maibis perform the dance of invocation, Lai Ching Chikwe.